The stage is finally set, and here we go. Super Bowl 57 is underway. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, second down. You look at this Super Bowl, the second appearance for this head coach. The first one did not go as planned, as we all know. But what do you think he's learned from that first go-around?
He learned how much it hurts to lose. And that's what you hear from coaches so often. They don't remember the wins as much as they remember the losses. You can talk about the media, the scrutiny, the hoopla, but once you've had to shake a head coach's hand and jog off the field and know you have to face the media, face your fans, face your home life, knowing that you've lost the Super Bowl, that hurts big time, and you're going to do everything possible to try and prevent that from happening again.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing now is Allen. And connecting here with DJ Chark. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Pollard again. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
They go with Chubb on second down. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
To throw, it's Allen. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Gano's kick is good, and the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
It's Barkley once again bringing in the catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Henry up the middle. That one, a first down pickup of 8. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So that as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Right back to him on first down. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Calvin Austin
taking it in from the 20.
And the 49ers have answered that early field goal to take a first quarter lead.
Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly, and on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Tackle made there by Budda Baker.
One quarter done, 3 more to play here in Super Bowl 57.
7-3 the score. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing on second down. Allen
swinging this out for Pollard.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Now Allen.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
You always worry about those smaller receivers running through that gnarly patch of land in the middle of the field. But he did a really nice job there holding on to the football and protected himself as best he could while completing the play.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. In motion, Hill.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Allen going to throw. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. In motion, Hill. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
On second down, it's Pollard. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable third down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
In motion left is Watkins. Throwing is Allen on third. Open man right side is Shark. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
56.
On first down, Allen. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Now here's Pollard. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Tony Pollard, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders have regained the lead. Gano the extra point, and the lead is now 10-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. They'll run on first down. It's Austin. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
A dime look defensively for the Raiders on third down.
Yeah, you're right. 2 extra DBs out there. Williams, a man in motion right.
11.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 35. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. Catch is made by Hardman. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
11 MT.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He dumps it off to Barkley. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 2nd down. Now a give right side. It's Austin. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Burrow will throw to Barkley on the check down. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. 3rd and goal, a big play in this Super Bowl. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Flush to his right. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
And his kick here is good, and that will knot us up at 10. So they're able to make things level just before half and also leave very, very little time on the clock.
And I love the way that you phrased that. Brought a little soccer into it, and that's really apropos considering they just kicked a field goal to tie things up.
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. A final shot before half for Allen. And going deep for Hill. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we've reached halftime here in the Super Bowl. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And through one half at least, this Super Bowl has been everything it was cracked up to be. All tied. What's your key for them, Charles, in the second half?
Simplicity, partner, because in the Super Bowl, with the extra time at halftime, I think some staffs get caught up in trying to design too many things. It's all tied up. They have to remember what they did to get here, put that back into play here in the second half, and I think they'll be all right.
And finally, they get him to the ground, but it's all the way down at the Niners' 34. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Going to run again here with Pollard. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
In motion right is Watkins. To the air, Allen. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
This one's not close. Not even close. Short and to the right. It's no good. And we will remain tied here in this third quarter. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll start on the ground here on first down. He'll take it past the 40 to the 41, second down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Austin. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 54 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 15 for the Niners there and a first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. And right side, Henry's got it. Touchdown, 49ers. Derrick Henry, 25 yards for the touchdown, as his guys have now moved out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 17-10 score. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Third quarter action in Super Bowl 57. Here's a 2nd and 10. Allen. And going deep for Hill. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So they took their shot. It was a pretty good heave, but in the end, the free safety is the one who comes away with the football.
And 2 of the traits that you look for in a good free safety, range and decision-making. Both on display right there. And it didn't hurt that he's got a good pair of hands, too.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. On 2nd and 9. Burrow. Deep ball for Goodwin. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Gano for the extra point. And he gets it to go, and we're all even, 17 apiece. 17-17 the score, all even to this point as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. On third down, Barkley. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Just one more quarter remains in the season-long race for the Lombardi Trophy here at Super Bowl 57 from Glendale. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Here we go. Here we go. 180.
They'll run with Barkley. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch.
Can. Stop. 11.
Burrow on play action. It's caught on the right side. Williams. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
Here we go. 180.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy who can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, oh, he's a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
Two first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. To the outside, that's complete to Williams. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he's going to be close to a first down as he gets this to the Raiders' 41. And everybody thinking about the possible field goal on fourth. It would be 58 yards from here. They'll run it again with Barkley. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Fourth down. Here's Joe Burrow. Evans has it left side. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. He's got it to Williams. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On second down, here's Henry. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives them a 1st and goal. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Another try for Barkley. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. And give him 2 yards officially, and now it'll be 3rd and goal. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half.
Come on, ready?
They'll run for it with Barkley. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers have broken our tie and have taken a fourth-quarter lead. The point after is good, and they will take a 7-point lead. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Now Allen. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Boy, this crowd is on pins and needles now, because anytime you see the ball heading for the end zone, you really hold your breath, and they come out of their seats. That one falls incomplete.
Throwing is Allen. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. In motion, Hill. Allen. And Shark calls it in. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Allen. On a huge mistake late, it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And the 49ers have just about sewn up this football game. So a good drive with a bad ending, Charles. They move it down the field well. Cannot finish it off, though, as it's intercepted in the end zone.
Deflating, that has got to be the word here, because they were sharp in moving it down the field. But sometimes you start thinking like a touchdown is a given, and it doesn't always work out that way, as we saw there.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. Jumping all the way from the outside, maybe getting a little early start in the corner blitz.
And the only time it makes sense to get that penalty is exactly as you described. Otherwise, he should never get that penalty.
And the San Francisco 49ers will hoist the Lombardi Trophy as Super Bowl champions.
And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists the Lombardi Trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way.